Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynette if you're new. Today I'm going to be in the kitchen. It's going to be over multiple days, but I've been on a sandwich kick lately and I've had the urge to make a bunch of different sandwiches and to see what we think of them. Trying a variety of different things, maybe some salads or some like varieties of sandwiches. Hopefully it gives you inspiration and you enjoy the video. So this first sandwich is one that I thought I saved on my Pinterest board, but I'm not seeing it anymore. So I'm going to have to try and kind of remember what all I put on it, but you can also kind of see as I go. So most of these sandwiches or salad were things that I found on Pinterest, and sometimes I'll deviate from them, you know, and do my own thing. And that is always my recommendation. Do what sounds good to you. But this was such a fun experiment to try out a whole bunch of different sandwiches. I've been watching Ann Miles on Instagram, and she keeps making all these delicious sandwiches. And honestly, I think that's what inspired me to make this video and to try all these things. Also, rest assured, I did not eat them all on the same day. This spread out probably over the course of a week, not even necessarily every day or anything, but around that time period. I would just try different things if I had time and so forth. So this one is just made up of a lot of layers. Italian style, has basil, also some balsamic glaze and avocado oil. It is delicious. I'll give you my reaction here shortly, but I highly recommend you trying it. I wish I would have some Italian dressing. Somehow I'm out of it, but it has all the other things on there. Plus I have some bruschetta jack cheese on there. I don't have mozzarella. I added marinated onions, spinach. Didn't have basil. I added Dijon mustard, some balsamic vinegar, prosciutto, pepperoni, salami, turkey. It is loaded. So it's pretty delicious. If that doesn't look appetizing, I don't know what does. Tell me what it needs.
Very good. I love it. This is your bread?
Husband approved. It's wild grain bread, actually. It's the subscription box from Wild Grain that you can buy and you bake from frozen.
Bo, do you want some food?
So husband approved, number one. The next thing I'm making is an Italian grinder salad. I had never made this before, and I saw this as well, and it really just kind of caught my eye. They also have these as a sub sandwich, so you could honestly do a salad, and then the leftovers can be put in a sandwich. I did not do the sandwich, but I did actually make the salad twice. And the second time I left out the pepperoncinis, but I'm going to give you my review once I'm done eating it. But essentially, you're just going to chop up a bunch of ingredients and make a mayo style dressing and then mix it all together and eat it right away. Okay, so the chopped Italian salad, grinder salad, whatever you want to call it, pleasantly surprised. It's actually really good. I don't like banana peppers normally, And these are like the banana peppercini, is that how you pronounce it? Peppers. And surprisingly, I actually really like it. It's delicious. So this one's a win. Give it a try. I feel like it's a good summer salad. I had some jalapeno cheddar sourdough bread I made, and I was searching to see what I want as far as, you know, sandwiches. There's just a myriad of ideas. But anyway, I settled on a jalapeno cheddar type of sandwich where you have like a cream cheese mixture with cheese and you put it on the bread. I'm gonna add some bacon because we love jalapeno poppers, and I thought that would add some crunch. Maybe I'll add a little bit of spinach yet to add some greens, you know, just play with it. That's what I'm gonna do. And then also I figured the kids probably won't love that. So I might do some sloppy Joe buns of some sort. So I started by frying up some bacon in the oven, and a little tip that I've learned from my friend Megan is that you could just par bake it or do a whole bunch at once, and then you can just reheat it as the week goes by. Pop it in the frying pan and it's basically done. You just heat it up. So I made this popper filling for the sandwich, and it is very similar to the jalapeno popper filling that you do for actual poppers. And so I was really excited to try this. You're just going to go ahead and dice up the jalapenos that are pickled and put it in your filling. And then you're going to put it on sourdough, preferably, but you can use whatever bread you want. This is also a Pinterest recipe. And I went ahead and assembled it and toasted it a little bit. And I'll let you see what we thought at the end. Okay, I'm gonna try the ciabatta jalapeno popper sandwich. I like it on the bread better. I think it's just the texture overall is better. It's more heated through because the ciabatta is pretty thick. It's still really good. So either one can work. That is delicious. I put some spinach, bacon, and then the cream cheese jalapeno mixture. Sort of like a popper, but in a sandwich form. I think Nick is gonna love it. He's eating my cold sandwich because he was talking to a client. I said, well, it's probably not gonna be any good anymore. It's cold now. He thought it might be the best sandwich he's ever had.
Next time I have to lay down to eat it.
Well, that's a compliment. Could also be that you're just hungry.
I wasn't even starving.
Oh, okay. Well, more sandwiches to come.
Very good.
Stay tuned. I was filming some of this stuff simultaneously as far as, you know, doing it around the same time, but I'm trying to lump the sandwiches together so that it makes more sense. So this is a Big Mac style sloppy Joe sandwich. I often will make sloppy Joes, and so this was a different twist, and we love Big Mac smashed tacos. So this one definitely caught my eye again on Pinterest, and I decided to make it. I figured the kids would probably enjoy this more than the jalapeno popper sandwiches. So that's what I went ahead and did. I just fried up the burger. So as you're watching me make a lot of this stuff, you're probably seeing the white cookware that I have, and I love it. I have been using Caraway cookware for years now, so I'm not just saying that. If you've never heard of Caraway before, they're a non-toxic kitchenware brand. They're sponsoring today's video. Ceramic, which is naturally non-stick. It is free from forever chemicals. It is non-toxic, and they are third-party tested. Forever chemicals can take decades to actually leave your system. Caraway tests for over 200 forever chemicals to make sure they're not in their products. What I'm cooking with is super important to me. I've been taking steps to, you know, reduce some of those things that go into our bodies every day, whether that's something that I'm doing like skincare or my cleaning products, or for instance, my cookware, which I'm using daily. So if you're thinking of making a swap for something more non-toxic, such as Caraway, I would recommend this bundle of the 4 pieces. So it's the Dutch oven, the saute pan, the fry pan, and the saucepan. I have 3 of them shown here. And they also come with an organizer set that you can stack them. They bundle it and they'll give you 20% off if you do that set. Plus, you can use my discount code, Lynette Yoder, for an extra 10% off of that as well. So that makes, you know, an even bigger discount. You do have to take care of them. As I've mentioned in the past, they recommend not cooking on high heat and using things like silicone or maybe, you know, wood spatulas. Don't use metal things. Got a lot of different color options. I used to have an olive green set that I used for years. Just take 1 minute to highlight the enameled cast iron. I have one that's like a little deeper than this. This one is more like a frying pan. And it's not like a huge one, but it does also come with a lid, and they have some different options as well. So if you're looking for something like this, check that out. I also have the stainless steel option up in my Airbnb in Ohio, which is also another great option. So if you're looking for stainless steel versus ceramic, that's also something they have, you know, available. And so I've pretty much tried out a lot of their products at this point, and I really, really do love them. So hopefully that helps if you're looking for something. I will leave my information in the description box for you, and you can click the link, go to their website, and check them out. So next time, I would definitely probably get a different style of bun. That would really help it a little bit more, but they were still really good, and the kids enjoyed them. I did have some Big Mac style sauce on hand, so I didn't have to make it, you know, from scratch, but there's a recipe for that. So Caden was a fan of it, and Oakland also gave it a thumbs up. Okay, what are sandwiches if they're not also breakfast sandwiches? Am I right? So I love a good avocado toast, and while I don't make it every week, it is something that is really easy to make, and if I have avocados, it's so delicious, and I feel like it's so nutritious too. So I went ahead and fried some eggs, wanted them a little dippy, not too much. My avocados were a little unripe at the time, so I used some guacamole to spread on the sandwich as well, and then I added some sprouts. And to just make it loaded, I added red pepper flakes as well, then put my eggs on top of it and toasted the bottom of each side of the bread, and then went ahead and cut it and tested it out, and I loved it. I would highly recommend it if you love avocado toast, and if you've never tried it, try it. It's so yummy. The same morning, I think I made, or maybe it was a different morning, I don't know. I've got a different sweater on. I can't even remember anymore because, you know, I made these over the course of days, and so if you see different sweaters, you'll know why. I made a little egg in a nest for Harper. I'd never done that. I don't actually think I've ever done it before, but, you know, it's easy peasy, nothing special. So just went ahead and cracked the egg into the bread and seasoned it a little bit. I put bagel seasoning on it, but I think I would probably not do that next time. That it gives it a little bit of a different flavor. The girls love dippy eggs, so this is a twist on that.
Yeah.
I've got a turkey club, but elevated, I'm gonna call it. I think there was a proper name for it, the one recipe I saved, but you're gonna make a sun-dried tomato paste or filling, I guess. It's mayo and sun-dried tomatoes. You use your immersion blender and blend it up. Then you're going to add turkey, maybe some, you could even do like pepperoni or something. And then I diced up avocado, sliced it, and this time they were ripe by this point, so that was nice. No more crunchy avocados. I put that on there and layered, you know, the ingredients together. Somehow my sandwiches do not look like Pinterest worthy, so I feel like my end result never looks the same, but they are, all of them have been very delicious, and this one also was really good, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. This is very good, very flavorful. I added some Colby cheese to it. Could have toasted the sourdough a little bit longer. As you can tell, it's kind of like falling apart, but this is jalapeno cheddar sourdough bread, and then this turkey club, but elevated with the sun-dried tomatoes. It's delicious. I wanted to try a bagel style sandwich, and so I made one. It had some Asiago cheese type of bagel, toasted it in the toaster. This again, I had found a recipe on Pinterest, but put my own spin on it. Just gonna fry some bacon and then use the grease to fry an egg, and I wanted it a little bit runny, and put some cheddar cheese on top. You layer it on your bagel and you add some spinach if you feel like it, and then I added some of my Big Mac sauce to the bun. I just felt like it needed like some extra something, and boy oh boy was it good. It was just top notch. I definitely should make this again, and hopefully, yeah, you would enjoy it too. There goes. So I decided to try a roast beef sandwich, and I don't have a ton of footage for this one, but I had slow cooked a roast all day, and I decided short notice that I'm gonna make a roast beef sandwich. And you just go ahead and fry your sourdough bread, add some caramelized onions, some cheese, and you toast it. Also put some mayo on the inside of the buns, and that just adds more flavor and kind of locks in your juices. You're gonna put it together, and then I grabbed some beef broth with Worcestershire sauce in it to like dip it, sort of like a French onion sandwich to dip or something. Nick loved it. It was delicious. As well. All right, friends, I'm going to close out the video here. I hope you enjoyed it. I will leave as much as I can linked below in the description box, and also make sure you go check out Caraway and see what they have to offer as well. Use my discount code, all of that, and I will see you all next week. Bye, friends.